Leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here we are again. It's the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Secretariats, and more is our Comingsz, varies most soons. That's what we like to call ourselves, and all of us, everyone's, including you's. But in order to connect our names to other archetypal languagings of hers and histories on this and all our homes and all our planets, past, present, futures, in contact, we also use other names, such as including every young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all of the Elohas and Elohims, all the circles and arrowways, all the females and males, cans and shells and cans come together again, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths. Now, does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-loving's powers and authorities of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and all that we knows and have ever known, past, present, futures, and all the that includes all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the eyes in it, and all the flora and fauna that God has given us to co-stewards and appreciates. And so as we says, Namaste, the divines within us, greets the divines within yous and alls. And we says, Niko tuyo yosin, Niko tuyo kose for alls. We are alls related. We are any's and alls and everyone's alls related. And because we know we are all related, so we cans and shells cans come together, getting back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths. And we also says, the lights within us greets the lights within yous and alls. Comingsz Pax. Vaval, Chaim, Shalom, Mir, Pache, Salam, Soul, Mir, Pache, Ubuntu, back and forth to mitochondrial, these words after words, Merci, Ciao, Schwanzavags, Chinque, Namastes, Cheerios, Good Days, Sayonara, Stops, Vidanias, all the languages of all the heritages and views on this and all our planets and beyond, so that we can say, let's our loves and our lives, every young's longest and prospers, everyone's and all's eternal years on this all our planets in contact. So now that and we have said that also because we know as we are all creative star stuff, and because we are learning from and integrating into our lives the ancient wisdom of ancient eras, such as the lengthy Magellan egalitarian era, and of course Atlantis, Thrace, Hesperides, and Pleiades, Atlantides, Moors, and of course we've been back and forth to mitochondrial release, Vedas, Druidics, and Moors, so that we therefore call ourselves other names, such as co-white-capped buffalo women, co-changing women's, co-Iroquois, and all of their youngest too, co-Iroquois, Iroquois, goddess clan mothers, and co-sister casinas, and co-cousin brothers of the clans and gens. And we call ourselves sky women's, co-earth women's, co-spider women's, co-kajinas, co-katsinas. We call ourselves co-dakanach, co-kavki, co-amati, co-avishkasters, co-panians buddhas, co-zashants, co-messiahs, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Now, don't let those words intimidate you. In ancient languages, those translates simply to anointed. Anointed to do what? To reconnect the divine feminine, the divine masculine, kindness and wisdom, back and forth in circles, times, in balance and context for heavens on this and all our earths. And therefore, we also call ourselves other names, such as co-nativities, all holy sacred Christmases, co-voluntary new times, co-secretary generals, co-Severus, co-Estelarians, and co-Estelarians, and co-Estelarians and co-Estelarians, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is a 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, that as the Magdalens and Nazarenes equally, and all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the eyes in it, of all the apostles' families as the circles, and generations, and connecting them to their ancient heritages, of course, of Atlantis, Thrace, Ubuntu, back and forth to mitochondrial releases, Atlantis also called Pleiades, Hesperides, Pleiades, Atlantides, and of course, Ubuntu, back and forth, Americana, release before seven journeys, thrice out of the Druidics and Vedics and Moors. And so, therefore, so that we can call ourselves very real stargates, Atlantis of all holy lands and sacred citizens, of reborns, nativities, and always risen springs, and adults. And the last shall be first go first team for a real stargate and Star Trek, parity, peace, cultures for heavens on this and all earths. In contact. Now, it sounds like a daunting task to call currently to open the stargates and the Akashic records of reborns and risen humanities, but actually it's easily accomplished via the New Millennium Golden Rule, which you can read at 5050 now.wordpress.com, and just next to it, read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us and thus those. You'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives. Use, and use, because use too still joins my closest and all related families of becoming Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's close of heroes with us, and you'll see our names and pictures every test cancer on. We'll say something. We have Queedester and all the EOQs, Iroquois, Goddess Clan Mothers, and more recently it's Barbara Herschel and Lydia Costanza, and of course Virginia and Lydia Blanchard New Times. And of course we have our co-ed Jeff Buckleman, Marvelous and Pearl, and especially my Patricia Sandlord, and equally Moth of Murders and Sophie's and Laura's and Emily significance of loyals and lots more there. And of course we have our Lights families, our Bonnie's and Sylvie's, lots more there. And we have our Ubuntu families, so we have our Lillian Gaianas, Goggies, Belinda, Cicely's, Amazing Grace's, lots more there, and of course we have our Alex families, Ellen's and Hannah's, lots more there, and our reiterating closest to our branches, our Magdalens and Nazarenes, that's true, number two, that's true, and one lots more there, and especially equally, that's Harry Harriet, and Radiant Ray, that's Harry Harriet, and traveling back and forth in circles like Claire Declare, Jubilant Jacqueline, Precious Internet, Visit Mouse, Marie, Graham Popper, Graham Annette, all the gracious stories, Dorothy's teaching learnings, all the lessons and wizards of us that we all saw, and the Malkin Children, all right there, and of course, Rachel has the Stargates families, and Barbara's families, and Hobies, lots more there, Kantians, and Chelseans, and Yangs, and Melons, and we have our current generations of females, we have our Esther's, and Rachel's, and Anne-Marie's, and Juliana Marie's equals, we have our Barbara's and Dia's Divines, we have our Jennifer's, lots more there, and of course, we have our youngest generations, we have our April's Arisens, Rose Arisens, Rose Angelines, all of between the Egypts, we have our Hesper's Hillels, Stacey Anastasia's, we have Hadassah and Leah's, and especially Wedding Lee's, and especially Vanessa Salia, and Hannah Smith Wesley's, Equals, and Hadassah and Gordon, Leon Ross, Ben Sharon John, Blessed Bows, and Moors are Comingsz, varies, did I say Georgine, so include her too, always has celebrities, always age tenors, always will and truths, all relatedly students, la leche, parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures, ever ye's blessings.